All right, check this out. Downtown Houston lit up in red to celebrate the Rockets playing in the Western Conference Finals.
The Rockets take on the Warriors Monday night for Game 1, and they have home court advantage. But we're wondering, is home court advantage really an advantage?
This morning, our Jason Bristol verifies.
Your team has it, but does it truly matter? We're talking home court or home field advantage. It's now time to verify whether being at home is actually a game changer. First, let's show you our sources so you know this info is legit. We found one study from Northeastern University, analysis from 538, a polling and statistics website, and another study from 2 English researchers. Now, the results. That Northeastern study looked at years of wins and losses from all sports and found home teams, on average, can be expected to win about 60% of their games. The website 538 takes it one step further. Being at home in the playoffs pays off in hoops more than any other sport. It also found a 60% chance of winning during the regular season, but an even bigger boost during the basketball playoffs. The next question is why? Well, certainly, better teams are rewarded with more home games. But what about the crowd? Can it lift the performance of the home team? Those researchers from England back in the 90s favored this explanation, that a crowd is able to influence the officials to subconsciously favor the home team. And remember, in basketball, fans are so close to the court during the game, though that point probably needs more research. So, is there such a thing as home court or home field advantage? Well, based on stats, we can verify it's true by mere percentage points, but often it's the little things which help win big games.
Yes, that one late foul or something weird happening. Thanks, Jason. If you have something you'd like us to verify, just send us an email. You can do that to verify@khou.com, or you can share your idea with us on Facebook using the hashtag Verify.
10 minutes before 6.